Amazon Prime has revolutionized many aspects of online purchase, from super speedy sending to release day delivery of everything from books to video games. In this video, we will explore how Amazon Prime has revolutionized the world of online shopping, focusing on the Amazon Prime benefits that provide customers with everything they need almost instantaneously. If you think this is interesting, stick around and maybe consider subscribing. Beyond that, let's get to the Prime benefit number 1. Prime shipping. Let's start with one of the most known Amazon Prime benefits, the 2-day shipping. This previously unheard of method of quick delivery originated way back in 2005, when the original Amazon Prime first came out. The added comfortability of getting your parcels delivered to your home in less than 48 hours was undoubtedly a game changer. Even in 2005, purchasing things online, while not unknown, was not nearly as ubiquitous as it would later become, and the 2-day delivery helped scratch the itch that many new online customers who were still getting used to the different experience of purchasing things online from the one that they had known their entire lives. I mean, think about the two things that everyone could count on during the physical retail experience that were up until then not guaranteed with online retail. The first one being security, that your money would result in some sort of product, something that during the Wild West years of online retail was certainly not guaranteed, and the immediate product arrival, which you literally receive at the end of the transaction in physical retail, but you don't in its digital version. Now, we're all spoiled by the nearly 2 decades of speedy delivery that Amazon Prime helped on pioneering, but back then, the waiting times of purchase to delivery were long, and compounded the anxiety many felt about purchasing things online. Amazon 2-day delivery solved it all immediately, and still does today. Our short attention spans might have made us all a little impatient, but come on, even we can wait 48 hours, right? No? Okay, then how about 1-day delivery? Exactly. During the previous decade, Amazon has not been sleeping on its success, and has instead continued asking what we called in our previous video the Amazon question, which is not how could we make Prime better, but instead why would someone not get Prime? And that question has helped open the doors to 1-day delivery. By asking why someone would not get Amazon Prime, I expect a person at the table might have uttered, well, how about those things that customers want more immediately, like medicines and fresh fruit? And so, Prime 1-day delivery came about. In thousands of products, customers can spot the Prime sigil, letting them know that this product benefits from enhanced delivery, either 1 or 2-day delivery options being available to them as they reach the payment screen. In one of our previous videos on Amazon, link on the description and in the eye icon, we talked about the psychological impact that the Prime badge has on customers, who have come to associate this indicator with reliability and the mirage that is Amazon itself and not a large web of third-party retailers that is supplying the product. This impact of the Prime badge also compounds the benefits that I mentioned before of reliability and speed. Basically, what that Prime icon conveys to users of the platform and customers at large is that only Prime having products are worth purchasing if you want to enjoy the benefits of online retail. This leads to a further discussion of what happens to all of those third-party retailers that don't or can't abide by Amazon's high standards of shipping and delivery that we expressed at length in our video on Amazon bullying its retailers. Both the 1-day and 2-day deliveries are nothing short of logistical miracles, and shipping chains so optimized that it seems scary to imagine what might come in the future. 10-hour delivery, 5-hour, immediate? If we were talking about any other company, I might roll my eyes at such a proposition, but this is Amazon. And the idea of a cloud of delivery drones circling the skies of major cities with the most demanded products neatly packed into parcels ready for delivery as soon as a Prime member clicks on confirm purchase seems more and more realistic every day. Next benefit, slow shipping. Wait, what? Slow shipping is a benefit? Yes, if you are Amazon, and keep in mind that question about why someone might not like its products. Consider the Prime members for which speed might not be beneficial. Consider, for example, a real busy businesswoman who barely stops by her home and can only really receive parcels delivered to her house on Saturdays. Well, Amazon offers its Prime members the ability to schedule all of their deliveries on what they call the Amazon Day of the Week. Every Prime customer is allowed to choose a single day of the week where all of their purchases made during the week will get delivered to their home. This not only simplifies the confusing and sometimes downright random delivery schedule that many deliveries companies have down to a single day, but also offers people with a busy schedule, like the businesswoman in our example, a single point of parcel delivery. Personally, since I work from home most of the time, I don't think I benefit from this option. But even I find it appealing some days when I might want to go out but can't because I'm waiting for a delivery. It's not flashy, it's not extremely advertisable, and not as sexy as the immediate delivery, but it is something more important, useful, and client-centric in ways that many other corporate benefits of lesser companies are not. But Amazon, being Amazon, thought that it simply was not enough to adapt their schedule of deliveries to a convenient time spot for the customers. That, for the great orange and grey behemoths, was seen as the bare minimum. They had to reward patient customers. And so Amazon came up with the no-rush shipping, an option that literally offers Amazon store credit to those better men and women among us that can sit tight and wait a couple of more days for the delivery. Consider why Amazon might want to do this. At the end of the day, the game of delivery frequency and speed is a careful balance between convenience on the customer side and convenience on the supplier side. In this case, Amazon warehousing or third-party resellers through Amazon warehousing. The more immediate a purchase has to be delivered, the less time a warehousing and shipping company has to adapt its routes and load of the delivery trucks to satisfy it. So it becomes disruptive by large orders of magnitude to their standard operating schedules, especially with particularly impactful delivery options like the 24-hour. Amazon no-rush deliveries offers more power to the supplier side of the delivery balance by simply allowing the supplier to integrate the delivery when it is more convenient for them and not the other way around. Amazon believes that this considerate act on the side of the customer should be rewarded, and therefore it satisfies it with store credit that those customers can use, reinforcing their relationship with Amazon and feeling better about their patience and consideration. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. This video took a lot of work and research, and we would greatly appreciate it. Next, super speedy grocery deliveries with Amazon Fresh. Now, patience and consideration is all well and good, but how about an almost immediate delivery of groceries? That is exactly what Amazon is providing to some customers that live relatively close to the supply centers and stores of their Whole Foods, now owned and operated by the Amazon Fresh grocery warehousing. The idea of getting groceries delivered directly to your door and purchased from Amazon is certainly an enticing one, and it adds on to the core idea of making Amazon Prime the best premium deal ever, by bringing under its umbrella an array of benefits as large as possible. Prime members will be allowed to get their groceries delivered in really short periods of time, with 2 hours being the fastest. Prime members will also not be charged any fee if their order stands above the $35 mark, though I have personally seen this minimum order price rise to up to $50. It is also relevant to point out that while enticing, this feature is far from being an Amazon exclusive. As an additional negative point toward Amazon Fresh's 2-hour grocery delivery services is its slow rollout. Currently, this service is not available everywhere, being especially absent from some rural areas and small cities. Besides, if you live in Europe, it really is a coin toss, even for some of the big cities. But I still don't think that the negative point matters much. The reason is that, as it will soon be apparent as we venture into a large array of benefits offered by Amazon Prime, every single benefit, while not necessarily being incredible, helps to increase the value of the overall deal. Maybe when you see the $15 a month Prime price tag, you might roll your eyes. But as we present, just the sheer amount of benefits that customers receive, and then you try and calculate the value of each service you receive for those $15, it begins to look like a steal. So if someone asks me whether Amazon Fresh is a good deal, I would say yes, because it is not a single product, but a bundle in a much larger package. Now we will continue with Amazon release date delivery. This should not be a surprise for anyone, but our whole economy revolves around hype, especially for items like video games, movies, and consoles. Established fan bases are pre-qualified customers that invert the very concept of marketing on its head. They don't need to be marketed to, they are waiting for the release of a product, and they are quite price inelastic. We have talked about this effect on the movie industry in our video on cinematic universes, so you could go and check it out if you're interested. But for now, let's see how Amazon capitalizes on this feature of our culture. Amazon Prime members are allowed to reserve an upcoming product prior to its release, from a Blu-ray disc version of a hot movie, like anyone still buys those, to an upcoming book or a video game. Prime members are therefore given preferential treatment in booking and reserving products that are still unavailable for non-Prime clients. Some of you might be thinking, so what, can't I just buy it later anyways? And for some products it might be so. And once again, I salute your patience, but some particular items, it might not be so. Consider a premium version of a given video game, or the signed copy of a given book, of which there are only, say, 1,000 copies. The sheer size of Amazon pushes many authors, video game manufacturers, and other producers to publish their listings there, and the ability of Prime members to simply book a product before its release might leave many non-Prime members in the dust. I mean, consider the lackluster release of the PS5, caused mainly by the 2019 and 2020 disruption of supply chains. It was not able to meet demand and caused many customers to, still now, at the tail end of 2022 and beginning of 2023, do not have any PS5s. So, who do you think got the limited number of PS5s that were available for booking on Amazon? Yeah, Prime members. This impact is certainly a side effect of giving priority of purchase to some customers over others, and not necessarily the main objective of Prime's pre-release reserve rights, but it is an impact nonetheless that must be considered. Now let's talk about Amazon MyQ Garage deliveries. Additionally, as the natural extension of Amazon's strive for comfortability, Prime members will be allowed to let the delivery people responsible for taking their parcels from the warehouse to them into their own house, so long as they have a MyQ Garage door. Basically, Prime members will also have the benefit of simply allowing the delivery person to open the garage door and leave the items inside. The way Amazon guarantees security during this process is by identifying the individual that opens the door against their database of who is assigned to that delivery, and once it is complete, not allowing that person to open the door again. The security system is integrated into the MyQ Garage doors, and it offers the ultimate alternative for comfort and security from Prime members. This benefit could be considered as a natural extension of Amazon's desire to offer comfortability to customers when it comes to delivery, but remains somewhat in control of that balance of commodity in delivery that we mentioned before. Customers will get their product delivered without the hassle of having to square schedules with the delivery agency, since they can now simply drop it off there. This also has the benefit of allowing companies to proceed with the delivery in a much wider delivery window as they would, had they simply had to adapt to a more reduced schedule when the customer is at home. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video, where we have discussed the benefits associated with delivery that Prime members have enjoyed. If you did, please consider hitting the like button or even subscribing. Here are some more Amazon related videos. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.